Do you have a lot of female friends, but never a romantic relationship with a girl? Do you in general give the women in your life more attention than they give you? If yes, then chances are that you are a simp. Simps are men who believe they could create attractions through superficial efforts and nice deeds. And this is usually a day to months process. Instead of just making a move like a man, they believe that by doing those passive services, the girl would provide intimacy in exchange. Being a simp merely means that you are incapable of setting boundaries with women. It's not healthy, not for you and not for them. Doing special stuff for women when they have done nothing to earn it, often at the expense of themselves and other men. Take for instance a man who spends all his money on his favorite streamer or OnlyFans girl when other more pressing expenses need his attention, like bills, work, etc. Spending time and resources on a girl you want to get with who clearly has no interest in you is also simping. Dropping all your prior plans with the boys for some chick who only hits you up when she wants something is textbook simping. So where's the line between simp and not a simp? Seeing a pretty girl at the club while hanging out with your boys and going over to talk. Not simping. In fact, quite respectable regardless of the outcome. Letting her get away with disrespect because you want to get with her is agreeing with her so she can reward you with sex. You guessed it, simping. Singing them endless praises to them for just existing is definitely simping. Now many romantics will think this is how a relationship should be, but as in all extremes of obsession, because that is what simping is. An obsession. It can ruin parts of your life just as any other addiction would, like gambling, alcoholism, etc. Another factor is that most of the time it isn't a relationship at all. To any of you who are familiar with Twitch, you will be familiar with this. Men will go to a channel with a hot woman and pay sometimes thousands of dollars to someone who doesn't even know who they are and won't remember them tomorrow. This, if I recall correctly, where simping originally started gaining traction. People would see these men ogling over girls they would never meet and praise them and give them money, and be completely confused by these actions. Most girls do not want some stalker type constantly hovering around them saying weird things, always following them, and white knighting, which is always coming to a woman's defense as if she was a damsel in distress. A lot of girls use it as a manipulation tactic, and again I point to Twitch where girls are stringing along with men in the effort to gain money, and even in real life where men are in abusive relationships and are basically at the whim of the woman. Here are the signs of a simp. 1. Being afraid to say no. Remember, women are attracted to men who have their own life together, meaning you got to have other things going on besides chasing chicks. 2. Always buying gifts. Gifts themselves aren't bad, but the problem is if you only buy her gifts just so she will love you. Being nice doesn't equal sex or love. 3. No hobbies. In other words, she is the only thing you want to spend time with her. Remember, women love it when a man has other things going on in their lives. This could be working towards your career, hobbies, working on a big project at work. 4. Constantly complimenting. She gets it. You are attracted to her. If you aren't, you wouldn't approach her. Stop treating her like gold. No, that doesn't mean to trash her. Just focus on the moment. 5. Complaining about how nice guys always get rejected. I'll tell you the truth of why you get rejected. Not only do you act scary once you're rejected, but nice guys often have overly emotional cringe personalities. The secret is to be a man. Stop obsessing girls and live your f***ing life. 6. Spending too much time for her. You are always helping her, even if she never verbally asked you. Women are attracted to men who have their own lives together. The more busy the guy is, the more attracted he is because he is chasing his goal. Men lead, women follow. In conclusion, treating women like human beings is not simping. But a simp would subconsciously believe that he is not good enough for that one girl he likes, so he would provide unusual services to show that one girl his interest. If you do that, you can easily get manipulated. You can lose friends and are generally seen as a degenerate or fool in society. You become beholden to whomever you are simping to, and you could potentially end up losing money and your mental stability. It is also a turn-off for most modern women, and if you are in a simp relationship, you are not going to be treated well or even as an equal. And to top it all off, this behavior could be for someone whom you will never meet, who won't date you, and doesn't care about you.